Partition values are your quartiles, your deciles, and your percentiles. You know what is percentile is? I'll tell you percentile. Very interesting this percentile concept. So first of all, quartiles. First is your upper quartile or third quartile. It is also called as the third quartile and is denoted by Q3. This is 3n by 4th
Three
observation.
and
By 4th observation. Okay. Devanjan, please remove that. Remove that mark. Okay. Next is your lower quartile. This is also called as the first quartile. Q2. This is n by 4th observation. N is the total frequency. Okay. Next is the second quartile. If you remember, Sumit, I told you in class 10 that median is also called as the second quartile, right?
yes,
This is denoted by the first quartile. Sorry, I've written Q2. This should be Q1. The median is this first quartile is Q1 or lower quartile is Q1. And you have your second quartile as your median. This is also denoted by Q2. This is actually 2n by 4th observation, which we write as n by 2th observation. Understood? Now quartiles, as the word suggests, quartet in English means a quarter. In English means 4. So if you see the upper quartile, whatever quartile we are discussing, it divides n. It divides n into how many? It divides n into how many 4 parts? It divides n into 4 parts. Divides n into 4 parts. See, you see the denominator here, n by 4. So we are dividing n by 4, except that in third quartile we are taking a 3 here. Similarly, for the first quartile, it is dividing the total observations into 4 parts. For median, since we are taking the middle value, that is why we are taking 2n by 4. Okay, twice of we are dividing first by 4 and then we are taking 2 parts. Okay, so that is why it is the n by 2th observation. So if you see, quartile divides the entire observation into 4 parts. Okay, next is the interquartile range. Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. You have already done this in your class 10. Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. And we also define something as the semi-interquartile range. As Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Okay, this is your semi-interquartile range. Next, we come to the deciles. Okay, deciles. Deciles are those statistical parameters that divide the observation. It divides the observation, total observations, total number of observations into deca means what? Yes, Devanjan, deca means what? Decagon. How many sides in a decagon? Do you know?
10 sides, sir.
10. So it divides into 10 parts. Okay. So when we are talking about deciles, we're talking about 10 parts. So therefore, we define the deciles as D1, D2, D3, and so on. This continues till D10. So we are dividing it into 10 parts. Okay. The first decile is the n by 10th observation. Understood? The second decile is 2n by 10th observation. Clear with this? 3n by 10th observation. And finally, the 10th decile is 10n by
by 10,
10th
which is equal
observation.
to nth observation.
Okay, this is equal to nth observation. Understood? This is how we define the deciles. Okay. So you have the first decile, the second decile, third decile, and so on. First decile, D1, second decile equal to D2, and so on. The 10th decile. Okay. This is how we define deciles. Next, we come to percentiles. Percent means 100. So it divides the total number of observation into 100 parts. Into 100 parts. Right? So you have the first percentile. Although we normally don't calculate the first percentile. Still, for definition sake, first percentile, we denote this as P1. This is divides the total observation into 100 parts. Second percentile, P2, is 2n by 100. And so on we continue. Very interestingly, what you will see here is that the 25th percentile, and you will see for other percentiles also, 25th percentile, P25, is 25n by 100 observation. All this is nth observation. 25n by 100th observation, which is equal to n by 4th observation. And what is n by 4th observation? What is n by 4th observation? Look up.
The
Q1,
sir,
lower quartile,
Q1, yes. Q1.
is equal to Q1. Okay, so this is, you will also observe for the 75th percentile also a very similar pattern, but it is not required right now. So we'll continue in this manner. Okay, until say the 99th percentile and the 100th percentile. P99. It's 99n by 100 observation. And finally 100 percentile. There's nothing, in fact, we don't calculate 100 percentile. 100 percentile is nothing but n, P100. 100n by 100 observation, which is nothing but nth observation. Okay, they're very interestingly, we interpret percentile in a very interesting manner. I don't know whether you have come across, whether you have heard about CAT. Have you heard? So this is your problem. And there are class intervals are there. Then you have 1, 3, 11, 21, 43, 32, and 9. Okay, this is your frequency distribution given. Okay, so first, just like median, we are going to construct 3 columns. First one will be your for class interval or class boundaries. If class limits are given, you will convert them to class boundaries. Next is for your frequency, F, and the third column will be for your cumulative frequency. That's it. 3 columns we require. From these 3 columns, we can calculate everything. So we list down class boundaries 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and finally you have 70 to 80. Write down the frequencies. And write down the cumulative frequencies. So for this one, you have 1. Next one will be 1 plus 3, 4. Okay. Next one will be 4 plus 11, 15, and so on.
50, 36, 79, 91,
111,
111,
and then 120.
and
So what are you getting? What is the total frequency? N is equal to summation F is equal to 120. So total number of observations is 120. Now we are going to use the exact median formula for calculation of Q1, Q2, Q3, and whatever percentiles are there. Okay. So first of all, Q1 is equal to, what was the median formula? N plus L plus C by F. And then what was it? N by 2, right? Devanjan, look at this very carefully. N by 2, right? Was it N by 2 in the formula or not? Tell me fast, fast.
sir 60.
You're not hearing me. C by F, what was the median formula? L plus C by F, it was N by 2, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
since we have a Q1 here, Q1 divides into how many observations? N by 4. So instead of N by 2 in the median formula, same median formula, instead of N by 2, we'll write N by 4 minus the cumulative frequency. You get the formula now? Recall your median formula. What was your median formula? L plus C by F into N by 2 minus CF. Remember this? Does it sound familiar? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, say something so that I know that you are listening. So instead of C, what I have replaced here by? I have replaced this by N by 2 by N by 4, because we are talking about because Q1 was what? Q1 was our n by 4th observation. So we have replaced n by 2 by n by 4. And we are going to work with this formula now, just as we were doing with medians. So first, let us find n by 4. Here, n by 4 is how much? 120 by 4, which is 30. So 30th observation we are talking about. 30 lies between what? 30 lies here, right? So we are going to consider this class for Q1. So therefore, what is Q1? L. L is a lower limit. What is the lower limit? Lower class boundary? It is 40 plus cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency is 36. Sorry, frequency, not cumulative frequency. What is the frequency of this class? 21. Divided by, I'm sorry, this is the class width. C is the class width. 40 to 50. Class width 10. Frequency 21. This is your frequency. Into n by 4. What is the value of n by 4 we have found out? 30. Minus cumulative frequency just above this class. What is the cumulative frequency just above this class? 15. That's it. Okay, you calculate this to be 47.14. This is absolutely clear. Are you with me?
Yes, I am there.
Median Q2 is equal to L plus C by F, n by 2 minus CF. What is n by 2? 120 by 2 is 60. Just put the values. Now 60 lies where? Next time 60 lies here. So we are going to consider this class for Q2, a median. What is the lower limit? What is the lower limit here? 50 plus class width is 10. Frequency is 43. N by 2 we have found out to be 60 minus, and the cumulative frequency just above this class. This is 36. That's it. So you get your median value as 55.58. Okay. And Q3 you can do on your own. L plus C by F 3n by 4 minus CF. What is 3n by 4 here?
3n by 4 is 120 into by 3, 90.
90. So which one should we take? 90. 90 is here. So we're going to consider this class. So 60 lower limit 60 plus class width divided by what is the frequency of this class? 32. Divided 3n by 4 value is 90 minus cumulative frequency just above this class. Okay, so we have considered 60. Yes, cumulative frequency above this class is 79 minus 79. That's it. And you calculate Q3 to be 63.44. And finally, we calculate the 60th percentile. Exactly same median formula we are going to use. P60 we want to calculate. L plus C by F into 60th percentile means 60n by 100 minus CF. Okay. So here 60n by 100. Put the value of n. 120. 100.
72, sir.
72. 72. So now 72. So which class should we consider? 72 means we considering again this one, right? So we're considering 50 to 60, this one. Okay, because 72 lies somewhere over here. Okay. So this is 50 lower limit plus class width divided by frequency. Frequency is 43 into 60 and by 100 is 72 minus cumulative frequency just above this class. What is the cumulative frequency above this class? 36. 36. That's it. You calculate this to be 58.37. That's it. These are the partition values. Okay. And this is how you calculate the partition values. If I stop here for today, median is over.